beautiful people.
Hello, guys.
Welcome to She Speaks Sacred.
Where her voice becomes a sacred right.
She Speaks,
We listen,
Spirit
spirit
moves.
moves.
Today we are talking about grounding, and as you have seen as the video was starting, we are here grounding, we are here connecting with nature, we are here walking barefoot and ensuring that our bodies are fed. And some of the things, sometimes we forget to just connect with nature because of the hustle culture. We have to keep on moving, working, and doing all that. But I think it's very important for everybody to also always find time to just walk in nature, barefoot, connect with nature, and not walking on concrete. Don't walk on cement tiles. That's not, you're not being fed. But the moment you walk, just remove your shoes, whether you've gone to Yaushago, that's the countryside, or you are. So some of the things that I love to do when I'm grounding is I like just walking or barefoot on in the shamba, like at the place we are at the moment.
Yeah.
Just walking, making sure that my feet is connected to the ground. Also, recently I've started learning how to farm, how to garden. When I'm gardening, because sometimes I've found people online wearing gloves. Me, I like using my
Your
bare
hands,
hands, connecting with nature with my hands, making sure that also my feet are also bare. I also connect with nature in that way. Some other ways that I also connect with nature is just going sitting by the riverside, dipping my feet alone, and just sitting there meditating and just listening to nature and connecting with nature. What ways do you connect with nature, and how often do you do it?
You know, before the cold season, we're currently in July in Kenya. Before the cold season, when we moved to this area, there's a very beautiful river that's passing by. Every Sunday was family day for swimming in the river.
Yeah.
And we just made it a point not to go to any swimming pool or anywhere with artificial, river. And that thing used to, oh man, I miss swimming in the river. That thing used to make you feel so relieved from stress, from a lot of anxiety within your body. It was so beneficial for our bodies, and I just cannot wait for the cold season or the cold front to leave Kenya, and then we can go back to our grounding, because that is one way that helped us have beautiful sleep. You would see my daughter sleeping the whole night just from being tired and from swimming in the river. And I realized that, water, the minute you move your hands, your body in water, you get very much tired, and it's very good for your body. So I also do that, and I also use the farm, just as you are saying. Fortunately, where I am, our farm has a lot of stones. Anytime you use your hands, you'll be pricked, and it's just not good for you.
Yeah.
But walking barefoot, because my feet, I always make sure that my feet get used to the pain. Even the thorns are good for making you stronger, and feeling that pain. It helps your body to realize that, oh, there's pain, and there's life is not always soft, so you need to feel all those kinds of things in life. So I usually do that also, and that is more often. So it's usually beneficial for my body.
Oh, nice. Do you find situations where you find a tree and just hug it and just get some warmth from it? Connect with the trees.
Yeah.
Just it's usually so fulfilling. And one of the benefits I would say of grounding and connecting with nature is the fact that nature feeds you life, because nature has life, and the moment you're connecting with that, also your life, you grow younger because you're connected to the ground first of all. So it feeds your body, it feeds your soul, it feeds your heart. So that's one thing I would say that grounding has really worked for me. And also I use grounding as a way to meditate, just to sit in silence, in the noise or in the sound of nature, listening to birds, listening to the wind and all that's happening around me. I think that's very meditative for me.
Even the rain is very therapeutic, just the sound of the rain. And have you realized that we realized that kids born, what we call the Gen Zs and the Gen Alphas, those kids look very old compared to us.
I don't know what's happening to their
It's
bodies.
because of this grounding and not being in contact with nature. The food they eat also is the food that is grown in labs. Whatever we've been fed on by our parents used to be from the shamba. So at a very young age, your body absorbs nutrients that are coming from the farm. But for them, they're eating a lot of bio-made foods, meat, and it is not healthy for them. The reason you are even seeing them very much older, when you put a 20-year-old next to me, they would say, I am very much younger than that kid. But it's because of the lack of, nature around them. Most of them also don't like to go to the villages. And wherever they are living in Nairobi, concrete everywhere,
Yeah.
apartments everywhere. Nothing like a tree in your area.
Mm.
Nothing like touching the ground and walking barefoot. And you tell them, remove your shoes and walk on the ground. It's like, eee, that's not my kind of,
Mm-mm.
assignment on this
That's
earth.
that.
But they don't realize that it makes you go older and older, just not being in contact and being with one, i- being in oneness with nature. And we
Yeah.
need to start changing the lifestyles by taking them to the villages, spending their holidays with their grandparents, working in the farm, going to the rivers and listening to birds and seeing birds. Very therapeutic, very much good for grounding.
Very much
Mm-hmm.
important. There's a doctor that I follow on TikTok who has
Mm-hmm.
been walking barefoot for the last 5 years or so,
Wow.
and he's opened up also,
Kenyan?
yeah, Kenyan.
Mm-hmm.
He's also opened up a clinic where people come to his clinic. The moment you get to the gate,
Mm-hmm.
the whole facility, you're walking barefoot.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to get there
But it's
with
on
shoes.
concrete, eh?
Yeah, it's in concrete, but he also has nature.
Uh-huh.
So there's a controversy of the concrete part of it, but
Mm,
he's encouraging more people to start
mm,
walking barefoot, and the
mm,
benefits, because it's sort of a therapeutic clinic where you go
mm-hmm,
and heal illnesses that you have, disease that you
mm,
have in your body. I think when you start more people embracing that and finding it not so awkward,
mm-hmm.
because first of all, when you're seen walking barefoot, people will say you're poor. I don't know. They think
Where I
by you
come
having
from,
shoes you're
yeah,
rich.
where I
Yeah.
come from, they say you're possessed by the evil spirits of Usangoma because only the traditionalists walk barefoot.
Yeah.
It's something that I've always admired. I've always admired. Those people walk for long distances
Mm.
without any shoes. And we never used to understand why they are doing these things.
Yeah.
But now as you grow older, we're understanding that these people knew better than us.
Mm.
Yeah.
And you find like our grandparents, they are living longer lives. They have healthy
Mm-hmm.
bodies. Someone is almost 100 years and she's very strong. She
Yeah.
she still goes to the farm and do some
Barefoot.
farming. She still do her own things without
Mm-hmm.
any assistance. And it all comes to connecting with nature, grounding,
Mm-hmm.
walking barefoot. And I would encourage more people. Please try go to a park where there is nature. Walk, remove your shoes for a few minutes, just walk around the
Mm-hmm.
place you are seated and enjoy Mother Nature
Yeah.
to
Or
its
join,
fullest.
yeah. Or they
Mm.
can also join our Telegram
Oh,
community where we'll
yes.
be having such walks in
Mm.
nature, just
Yeah.
walking barefoot and grounding and
Mm.
having spiritual conversations as we are on it. I think it's going to be a beautiful space for them to move out of the city. Where we are, it's in the village, it's very far from the noise, very far from the pollution.
Yeah.
So you need to join us in this journey of healing, self-healing, healing yourself from all negativity around you and just having this peace that we are having.
True, true. Please
Yeah.
join our Telegram community. We really appreciate that. To continue supporting us, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Until the next one, bye.